Flight. Humankind's greatest achievement. But there was only one moment in history where advancements in this field were moving so quickly that a single day of research could make an entire aircraft obsolete.
Can't stop, addicted to the shindig. Chop top, it says I'm gonna win big. Choose not a life of imitation. Distant closer to the reservation. Reform the pistol that you pay for. This pump the feeling that you stay for. In time I want to be your best friend. Eastside love is living on the west end. Knocked out before you better come to. Don't die, you know the truth is some do. Go write your message on the pavement. Burn so bright I wonder what the wave meant. White heat is screaming in the jungle. Complete the motion if you stumble. Go ask the dust for any answers. Come back strong with 50 belly dancers. The world I love, the tears I've tried to be part of the wave. Can't stop. Ever wonder if it's all for you?
Starting off in 1949 with the F-86 Sabre. The F-86 Sabre was a U.S. single-seat, single-engine jet fighter built by North American Aviation Incorporation. In December 1950, U.S. pilots flying F-86 Sabres began history's first large-scale jet fighter combat against Soviet-built MiG-15s in Korea. Unfortunately, by the time Sabres were being mass-produced, technology was advancing so fast that the USSR had already created a better fighter. Enter the MiG-21. Manufactured by the Mikhail Gorbachev Russian Design Bureau, the MiG-21 not only was faster than the F-86 Sabre, but it could also equip a weapon that would change the course of history forever. Missiles. There are three missile types. Fox 1 referring to a semi-active radar homing missile such as the American AIM-7 Sparrow. Fox 2 referring to a infrared guided or heat-seeking missile such as the AIM-9 Sidewinder. And Fox 3 referring to an active radar homing missile such as the AIM-120 AMRAAM or AIM-54 Phoenix. The US now had a dilemma on their hands, and instead of fixing it, they bricked it. Dubbed the Flying Brick, the F-4 Phantom II was a two-seat twin-engine jet fighter bomber built by the McDonnell Aircraft Corporation and usually flown in the Pacific Theater of War. The United States was under the impression that BVR, or Beyond Visual Range dogfighting, would be the future of aerial combat. Due to this, the F-4 Phantom, at least the earlier variants, lacked a gun and only equipped missiles, which didn't work in short-range situations. Meaning, the Russian MiGs, who were more maneuverable, would beat an F-4 Phantom in a dogfight any day, because the F-4 Phantom didn't have a gun, and it was too close for missiles, therefore, the MiG would just shoot the F-4 down. In the following clips, you will see what it was like to fight against a MiG during the Cold War. Got anything on radar?
Negative. $12
What is he?
MiG-15.
How far out? I can't let him get close. We don't got guns on this thing.
$2 miles. Watch it! 6 o'clock!
Whoa! Where'd he come from? Oh, we're hit! No, we're going to a flat spin. I don't know if we can hold it. Ah, this thing. Come on, recover. I don't think I can recover, man.
My mustache can stand in for my eyebrows. This must be how Goose died. I think it is safe to say that the kinetic energy of that landing just caused a tsunami, bro.
As you can tell, many F-4 Phantoms were shot down during their lifetime. which is why the United States Navy decided to hire the Grumman Aircraft Manufacturing Corporation to create what is now known as the world's most famous fighter aircraft. It was so advanced for its time that it required 2 people to operate, hence why I have my backseater, Jester, here.
Affirmative.
He's my radar intercept officer. His job is to spot and lock other planes using, well, the radar. We good to go back there, Jester?
Chekaruski.
The F-14 was a Navy fighter, therefore it was carrier capable and actually mainly used carriers instead of conventional runways. It was a multi-role fighter, meaning whether you needed to dogfight some MiGs,
340. 12 o'clock. Splash! Bandit is down. Bingo.
intercept a bomber,
Passing 440.
hit him.
You're right behind him. Closing. We're at 400 knots. The Bandit is down. 310. Better now.
Or bomb an airfield yourself.
That's it. Pickle.
The F-14 was up to the job. But getting this airframe to become the main plane of the United States Navy would take years of conventional training. Years that the USSR could use to its advantage. Years that we didn't have. Years that needed to be cut short. The answer to this dilemma is a training course that you may have heard of, called Top Gun. This fighter weapons school would go on to train pilots from 1969 all the way up to the present day. After the training issue was solved, the F-14 would go on to become the most successful fighter aircraft, second only to its successor, which we'll get to later. Many squadrons flew the F-14, such as VF-11 Red Rippers, VF-24 Renegades, VF-31 Tomcatters, VF-32 Swordsmen, VF-101 Grim Reapers, VF-102 Diamondbacks, my personal favorite VF-103 Jolly Rogers, VF-142 Ghost Riders, VF-143 Pukin Dogs, and lastly VF-211 Fighting Checkmates, just to name a few. For now, let's see what it was like flying the F-14 Tomcat with your buddy in the back seat yelling at you about how bad of a pilot you are.
You got that love and feeling? Because I think I just lost mine. Forever.
For clarification, call sign Skeeter is me, call sign Jester is my Rio, and call sign Dino is my wingman.
Your task is to intercept a Soviet Tu-95 bomber that we found flying in our airspace. Fire at will and take it down.
Roger that. You get that, Jester?
Chekaruski.
What about you, Dino? Okie dokie, all flight control systems check, ready for takeoff. Gears up. Check, flaps up. You know what time it is, Chester?
Negative.
I think you do. It's time to turn them and burn them, boys!
Whee! My hair's on fire!
Yeah, I see ya. That's a smooth takeoff.
Thank you.
Hey, Dino, form up on me.
Roger that, forming up.
Okay, time to get high and fast.
Roger that, full throttle. Got eyes on him, moving up.
Come on, Jester, if he's got a luck, you must have.
It's game time.
What, is that all you're gonna say? Just, it's game time? Tell me where.
Bandit. Tu-95. 12 o'clock. 11 miles.
No visual yet, Jester. Keep looking.
12 o'clock.
Where? I don't see him. Oh, I see him. Top right. Turning.
Showing 440.
No, what's that smoke stuff?
370.
I think he's dropping something. That's reasonable reason to fire.
320. Good.
Getting in shooting position. Come on, give me tone. Yeah, Fox 2.
Splash.
Yeah, buddy, let's go home, boys.
Nah, one wire.
Oops, one wire.
Wow, I guess we should tell the plane captain we need a new undercarriage.
In 1970, the USSR produced its first MiG-25 Foxbat. Due to its massive wings and engines, the United States thought it was the most advanced fighter interceptor to ever be produced. Luckily, we were wrong, and in response we created the most powerful aircraft to ever grace our skies, the F-15 Eagle. But first, we need to know why the MiG didn't live up to its reputation. Was it really that bad? And if so, why? Although, yes, its wings and engines were huge, that is due to what it was made out of, which was a nickel-steel alloy, which, contrary to the aluminum that other fighters of its time were made out of, is very heavy. Due to this excessive weight, the MiG-25 needed to produce enough lift to get off the ground, hence the large wings. But having larger wings means having more mass, and having more mass means needing more thrust, hence the large engines. Granted, the large engines did give a positive side effect of being capable of going past Mach 3, but maneuverability was shockingly abysmal. Then again, who needs to maneuver when you can lock a target farther than the target itself can see you? The Cold War was the age of BVR, or Beyond Visual Range, fighting. Due to its massive fuselage, the MiG-25 had the ability of carrying a much larger radar than conventional fighters of its time. This means that it could lock targets from farther away than any other aircraft, until the F-15. The F-15 was the United States' answer to the MiG-25, except we answered stronger, smarter, and better. For context, the MiG-25 was retired in the mid-1990s. The F-15 is still in service to this day. The F-15 was a dual-role fighter, meaning it had two roles: air superiority and air-to-ground combat. In this war, there were two main variants of the F-15. The F-15 Charlie for air-to-air, and the F-15 Echo for air-to-ground. Notice how the Echo variant also has two seats like the F-14. The backseater is called the Wizzo, or Weapons System Operator. He works the weapons and the radar, along with the targeting pod. We had the plane for air-to-ground, but now we need one for air-to-air.
Welcome to the city of lies, where everything's got a prize, gonna be in your favorite place. You can be a movie star and get everything you want, just put some plastic on your face. This place is a circus, you just see the surface. They cover shit under the rug. You can't see they're faking, they'll never be naked. Just fill your drink with tonic gin, this is the American dream. So sip the gossip, drink till you choke. Sip the gossip, burn down your throat. You're not iconic, you are just like them all. Don't act like you don't know. So sip the gossip, drink till you choke. Sip the gossip, burn down your throat. You're not iconic, you are just like them all. Don't act like you don't know.
The Cold War ended with the F-16, as will this video. Thank you for watching.